Yes, yes, everybody, welcome back in the building. What an important game this is. To me, this feels like a cup final for Adnislot more than a cup final for our team, our league position. It feels like a cup final for Adnislot. For me, the reaction we see from our players today, I don't even mean tactically at this point, I'm talking more mentally. 50-50 duels, pressing, energy, desire, all of these things, the body language of the players, that is what I'm going to be on the lookout for today. And for me, this is what is going to determine whether our players still believe in Adnislot and if Liverpool Football Club still has a major future with Adnislot at the helm. Because this week, we're about to play 3 times in the space of 6 days. It begins here away from home at West Ham. This is not going to be an easy game, but as you can see, Slot has been a bit braver today, which I'm glad to see. He has made changes. As you can see, he has dropped Mohamed Salah from the starting 11. I'm not exactly sure on paper whether it's going to be Dominic Szoboszlai on the right wing or Florian Wirtz or Cody Gakpo. We'll have to wait and see because obviously we're not used to a world without Mohamed Salah starting. But I am glad to see some changes. For me, still, when I look at that team, the most what is going on moment for me at least is how the heck is Andy Robertson still not starting? I don't want to be negative before the game, right? I don't want to be. By the way, United Xerxes has just equalized away at Palace. But yeah, I will never be negative ahead of a game. But how in the world is Andy Robertson still not starting, our vice captain? Is beyond me. But anyways, from here on in, it's just gonna be positive vibes because anything is possible now pre-match. Like I said, for me, this feels like a cup final for Adnislot, not for Liverpool Football Club, for this manager, for this coach. Glock 3187, big up in the building. I want W's, who's become a community support member. I appreciate you, bro. How's it going? You have a big game today too. Arsenal face Chelsea, first against second. Big game as well. There's a West Ham fan who says, I hope it's going to end 1-1, bro. For us, it's a must win. What do you guys make of the team? What are we saying? What do you guys make of the team? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to find the bench written down somewhere. Here we go, subs. So guys, on the subs, ooh, on the subs, guys, we got obviously Mamrashvili. So Ali is back in goal. We got on in the subs, we got Mamrashvili, Endo, Salah, Chiesa, Curtis Jones, Ugo Ekitike, Andy Robertson, Enyoni, and Rio Angamoa. Leo, the logo. Oh, I have to fix that. Sorry. Let me fix that. I'm fixing it right now, guys. Hold on just a sec. Guys, let me fix it right now. Thank you for seeing that before kickoff so I can fix it before. Guys, let me know if the logo is fixed. Guys, let me know if that's fixed. Sorry about that. The West Ham logo there. Big up Akos. Thank you for subbing in the building. Yes, it's fixed. The logo is fixed. Okay, sorry about that. Slot not starting Ekitike. Ekitike makes a bit of sense maybe because he came off with some kind of knock, so maybe he wasn't fit enough to start. But for me, I made a video about this earlier. I would have 1,000% started Federico Chiesa in this game. I'm sorry. I just would have 100% started Chiesa. What's the score? Right now, the Crystal Palace United game, it's the 60th minute. It's 1-1. Xerxes equalized in the second half. Our game kicks off at 2:05 p.m. UK time. That's when ours kicks off. Amélie, I'm 26 years old. Sobo at right wing. It's not sure whether it'll be Sobo at right wing. That's just my guess. It could also be Florian Wirtz on the right wing and Sobo in the midfield, or it could be Wirtz on the left wing and Cody Gakpo on the right wing. I don't know yet. It's just we don't really know what a team without Mohamed Salah looks like, so it's all new to us. You know what I mean? Yo, Florian Wirtz 11 from South Africa. How do you feel about Flo being back in the team? I'm buzzing for him. I'm absolutely buzzing for him. Patrick says, I'm just back from church, Leo, and I prayed for a Liverpool win. Those are great prayers. Karen, thank you very much for subscribing. Big up to Joseph, who's been a community legend member for 20 months, who says 20 for Diogo. That's beautiful, Joseph. You'll never walk alone. Fusion says, hey Leo, I'm at the London Stadium. Either today I will see Slot for the first time or see a good rain start for us. You'll never walk alone. Absolutely. That's what I was saying at the start. To me, it really feels like a cup final, like I said, for Arne Slot. And not even about the result. Not even just about the result. I think even just the body language of the players, the intensity of the players, the desire, the basic things you would expect from a Liverpool player, given the stature of our football club. You know what I mean? And that's where I think it is beyond tactics. And that's why, in my personal opinion, our run, this terrible run from the last 12 games that we've had, in my opinion, and everybody, I respect everybody's opinion. I think it's more mental than anything else. And this is why these are the moments where you see whether the players want a long-term future with Arne Slot or they don't. I really think so. Patrick says, Leo, I got to be honest, I don't agree with some of this team. No Rob or Ekitike. So Patrick, trust me, for me, Ekitike is one of the first players on the team sheet. The only thing is because he came off with a knock against... because he came off... United scored again. United 2-1 up, and it's Bruno. Oh, no, it's Mason Mount, sorry. Damn, guys, Manchester United have just turned it around like that against Crystal Palace. I cannot believe they just scored. Dean Henderson, the Crystal Palace keeper, is absolutely fuming. United have turned it around just like that. That's a big goal for Ruben Amorim. Big, big goal. Wow. Train FC says, Leo, thoughts on the lineup? Honestly, frustrated Chiesa isn't starting. He gets into over half the Premier League teams and not... Bro, Train FC, that's the two I'm most frustrated by. And the reason I'm not saying Ekitike is because he came off with a knock. Maybe he wasn't fit enough to fully start today. That's the only thing I can imagine. Wow, the Crystal Palace wall let down the keeper there. Really bad from the wall. One good performance can be the start of something exactly. But it has to start now. But like I said, Ekitike, I don't know about his fitness condition. For those of you on TikTok, you should come on over to the YouTube. Over there, I have the layout of the lineup, exactly where the players are starting. So for those of you on TikTok, if you can just come over to the YouTube, you can look up Leo's goals there. But yeah, like I was saying, the two for me that I don't understand how they're not starting is Andy Robertson, our vice captain, should be starting at left back in my opinion, and Federico Chiesa. I made a video earlier. This is the moment to start him in my opinion, and I can't believe he's not starting. So that's where I'm most disappointed with the lineup in what I can see, you know. Weefa, big up to you. Thank you for the super chat who says my score prediction is West Ham will win 2-0 and Slot gets sacked. I'm Slot out and that's my opinion, says Weefa. Let's see. This is definitely a really important game for Arne Slot, like I said, more than anybody else. because when things are going deeply wrong at a football club, it's never the fault of one person, never. But who's going to be the first to be held responsible? It is always the coach or the manager. Always. That's just the way football is, because you can't sack 11 players on the football pitch or 10 since Sobo has been performing every week. But you know what I'm saying. And so that's where he'll be absolutely desperate to turn this around on this Slot. Or if the players still believe in Slot and want him to be, like I said, the long-term manager at this football club, they're gonna be fighting to death on that football pitch today, I can tell you. Because it's not rocket science to know that Arne Slot is under pressure. It's absolutely not rocket science. Daily Ora says, we're not beating Sunderland, and Leeds and West Ham wants to make a statement. I fear the worst for Slot. Yeah, this week, Daily Ora, it might have been a bit harsh, but I made a video yesterday, and the title of it was, This is it for Arne Slot. And I truly believe that. Because we have 3 league games. Our league form is more important than anything because getting Champions League football is the bare minimum with the squad that we have. These 3 league fixtures, all on paper, are winnable, but then all look difficult right now for us because of our run of form, right? Our current form. But that's where, for me, more than Slot's tactics or team selection, genuinely at this point, like I said, for me, it comes down to mentality. It comes down to doing the basic things that Curtis Jones spoke about after his, the when he came out to the media after the PSV loss, and he said that fighting like dogs. That's not tactics, bro. That's the energy and desire that you show on that football pitch. That's what I know every single one of us fans want to see today. And that, for me, is what shows more than any player posting something on Instagram, whether they truly believe that Slot's vision, long-term vision, is what's best for this football club. That's, for me, how I'll see it. It's not in what's said, it's in what we see. And you lead by example. And this is where, like I said, the captain of this football club, the leaders within this team, they're going to show us today what they want for the future of this football club. Bro, Calvin Ramsey isn't even on the bench, is he? I don't even think he's on the bench. I'm surprised there's no Calvin Ramsey even on the bench as an option. I find that a bit surprising. Hey, Elena, nice to see you in the building. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I'm good because I just went on a long walk in the park and I was just with the birds. I'll show you guys on screen, actually, the bird that I saw. Guys, look at this bird I saw today. This is what I need to save me from Liverpool Football Club. For those of you asking, Leo, how are you staying sane and positive? It's because when I'm not thinking about Liverpool, I'm going to nature. And when you observe nature, if you find that inner peace within yourself and you can relax again. Look at this beautiful bird. It was super sunny in France today. So I was in the park for about 2 hours before this stream, before I knew we would get to the serious stuff, Liverpool Football Club. I was just looking at this beautiful bird who was tanning in the park. And I was like, you know what? Let's just enjoy the moment. And I was just present in the park. And that allows you to relax a little bit. Because if things go wrong today, I think many of us will lose it. And rightfully so, because of the situation we're in. We're in a desperate situation. That's the reality. I did see Salah's press conference. Will you stream Arsenal Chelsea? No, I won't. Dear you, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Fusion says I'm at the game and the ticket is in the West Ham end. Oh God. So you can't celebrate if Liverpool scores. Today, Florian Wirtz will score, bro. I would love nothing more than that. I really would love nothing more than that. If I could pick any player in this team to score, I would want either Florian Wirtz or Alexander Isak. Those are the two, because Isak hasn't scored his first goal in the Premier League either. So I would absolutely love that to happen as well. Amelie, I think it's obviously very, very concerning, these constant bad results. But almost beyond the results, like I said, performance and the body language of the players. That is for me what is most concerning, because that's where I could see Slot losing his job. If it gets to the stage where everybody can clearly see that the players don't believe in the vision anymore, you know? Next week I'm a little nervous, but I'm confident I can pass the year. Let's go, Elena. Fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed. Fatima, nice to see you, says, hey Leo, how are you, brother? How are you feeling ahead of this one? The players have to give their absolute best to win and to keep Slot in. What do you think will happen? You happy with the lineup? The two players I'm not necessarily happy with in the lineup are, I would have wanted Chiesa and Kirkes to start. That's where I'm not happy with the lineup. But like I said, now it's done. I'm not the type in life to sulk over things once they're done. Now I just want to have positivity going into this game, because I want Liverpool to win every single game that they play. And so that's all I can think about. But if we lose and it's another really poor performance, I'm going to be absolutely fuming, of course, because of the week we'll have had. Oh God, United are actually playing well, bro. What alternative universe do we live in where United are clear of Liverpool right now? That's how you know it's bad. If United is above us in the league, it's really, really bad. Now United has a free kick, again in a very dangerous position. Dalot did really well there to earn a free kick in actually a similar position that they scored from. The goal to get in front. Hey Leo, do you know Nepal? Yes, I do. I actually worked on a documentary around a Buddhist monk that spent time in Nepal. So I know a bit about Nepal, and I would love to visit one day, but I've never visited. Like I said, I just helped work on this documentary where this Buddhist monk went, but like I said, I haven't been able to visit. Would you want Anislat to get sacked? I don't. But the reality is, if this team doesn't turn it around, he has to be sacked. But it's the last thing I want. The last thing I want for him to be sacked, because it puts us in a very difficult situation. It is so clear to see that Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes built a team backing Slot for many, many, many years. You know what I mean? But if we don't start to see change today, I don't see how he has much of a future at Liverpool Football Club. But like I said, I want nothing more than for Slot and this team to turn it around. It would be the most beautiful story, because at this stage, there's so many doubters. Soccer lover, nice to see you. Shout out to you, Dupes. Don Top, shout out. You'll never walk alone. What do you think of Salah not starting? I think it's the right decision. But for me, there's other players I would have dropped. If you're dropping Salah and you're actually brave enough to make changes, I said this before, but then I would also drop Gakpo, bring in Chiesa, and I would drop Kirkes and bring in Robbo. But now, like I said, that they're starting, I'm going to fully back the team. Bro, I don't know if it's going to be Sobo right wing. That's just my guess. It could be Wirtz on the right wing, or it could be Cody Gakpo. I don't know. None of us know. None of us know exactly what it's going to be. Amelie says, I think the best option if Anislot is to go is YESSS Fabregas. Bro, he excites me too, but again, very risky. He's never won a league title. He has barely any years of experience at the highest level, so it would be a big risk. And if it goes wrong, we'd have to sack him pretty quickly, since we sacked Slot, you know? So it puts us in a very difficult situation, Amelie, if we bring in YESSS Fabregas. But he does play exciting football, to be fair. It's just, like I said, playing exciting football at Como, where there isn't really any pressure, is very different to trying to play your brand of football at Liverpool Football Club, where there's hundreds of millions of people watching every week and you have the pressure to win every single game. It's a completely different kind of pressure. That's what I mean about it being very risky. Deliora says, imagine we finally back a manager and this happens. It's a lesson for the club and fans that we need to revert back to the old model. I don't even think it's necessarily about spending Deliora. There's so many different aspects. I think we probably went for too much change at once is what it is as well. And profiles that were very different to what we had before. So I don't actually think it's about the money spent. I think it's more the profiles we went for and changing our team too much. But yeah, you're right. The old model, I don't think we would have changed the team that much. It wouldn't have been as... Oh God, United. It wouldn't have been as extreme, I guess you could say, you know? In Nepal here, mostly Champions League kickoff is at 1:45 a.m. at night, bro. I could not do that. I could not do that. That's next level. I couldn't stream because imagine celebrating a goal at 2:30 a.m. I would get kicked out of whatever building I'd be in. Jonsson, are you from Iceland? Odin Laur Jonsson, are you from Iceland? Who says, Leo, Isak is going to score, bro. I want nothing more. My two biggest dreams are for either Wirtz to score today or Alexander Isak. That would make me the happiest for their confidence. Jaden Plays, thank you for the super chat. Says, what manager would you want if you could have anyone? If I could have anyone, it would be Xabi Alonso. But that's not realistic. That's why I'm not a manager that's deluded and saying, oh, let's bring back Klopp, let's bring back this. For me, Alonso isn't realistic. Real Madrid is not going to let him go this summer. But the reason why I would have really wanted Xabi Alonso is he knows how to connect with the fans. He understands Liverpool Football Club. And our gem for the future, Florian Wirtz, our most talented player for the future, he would know how to get the best out of him. He's done it at Leverkusen. He's done it with Frimpong. He would know how to use Kirkez within his system. We would just need to buy center backs, but we could do that, obviously. That's not a problem. So yeah, if you're asking me my dream, it would be Xabi Alonso. But like I said, not realistic whatsoever. Exactly, he understands us. Guys, for those of you on TikTok, I can only see one chat at a time because I'm also watching the game on the side. So if you want me to see you in the chat, please jump onto the YouTube. I'll be able to see you there. And I'm responding to the chat there. You can just look up Leo's Goals on YouTube. Yo, Maps45, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Stevie G, that's the last option I would want, Henry. He'd be the last option I would want. Because I love him too much. He's literally in my background here. If it went wrong for Stevie G, it would be the saddest thing in the world. Oliver, nice to see you, who says, back again, Leo. How confident are you about this game? Not that confident, to be honest. But I am going into it with positive vibes, right? Delior says, we should trade managers since... Oh, God. Nah, bro. Thomas Frank is really struggling at Spurs. That's not a good sign. I know Spurs is kind of a... It seems like a really difficult club to manage. But look at the way Ruben Amorim has been under so much pressure at United. But this season, he's starting to turn things around. Look at United. They're winning 2. I know in the league table, they may not be in that great of a place. But if they get a holding mid, I really think United could do something this season. They're in 6th place right now. Because they're beating Crystal Palace, they've moved above Crystal Palace in the league. And yes, I know there's some YouTubers, like you guys know Saeed? Bro, he's so reactionary. He's like the Craig of the United fan base, I feel like. He said Ruben Amorim out yesterday. I wonder what he'll think now after this game. Crystal Palace away is a very tough place to go. If they go and win there, I think a lot of United fans would already change their opinions, you know, and that's what I mean about football. Some people being way too reactionary within football, you know. Yo, Luca, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Back in the building. Fionn, nice to see you. Yeah, the starting 11 is right here, bro. I put it up right there. Big up, Luca. Love you too. Your thoughts on Konate starting? I would have put Joe Gomez at center back and started Calvin Ramsey at right back. That would have been what I would have gone for. But like I said, now this is the team and I'm gonna back it because I'm a supporter. Mo LFC Talk says, hey Leo, if we press during the whole game, we will win. Most of the goals we've conceded as a result of us walking instead of pressing. Absolutely. Klopp would have benched half the team. Completely agree. Completely agree. Star the Foods man, Luis Enrique is absolutely not realistic. Absolutely not realistic. He's doing very well at PSG. Why would he leave PSG? It would make no sense whatsoever. Who's your favorite Liverpool player right now in this team? It's Hugo Ekitike. I'm not slot out during... Look. Daily Or says, I'm not slot out during the season as long as we're not in a relegation battle. That's just my opinion. That's fair. The reason why I haven't been slot out, and especially the last game, everybody was asking me in the chat, Leo, are you slot out now? Are you slot out now? Is because I couldn't genuinely tell you of a good solution for the long term. And for me, I never want Liverpool Football Club to be a short-term panic kind of club, because whenever I've seen that anywhere, it hasn't been successful. It hasn't been. And so that's the only reason. If Xavi Alonso was available and wasn't at Real Madrid right now, I would say I would have a different opinion. But you have to look at the realistically what's out there. Have to. But like I said, this week though, it can't get worse is what I'm saying. So we'll see how this week goes. Our league form is so crucial. Sobo's our number one, bro. Our player of the season by far. Anfield Army, I want you to make an edit around my boy Hugo Ekitike. Our signing this summer so far. Will this be the decisive match for Slaw? We shall see. Mighty, we shall see. I think this week will be. I think this week. Because it's 6 days that we have here. 6 days is nothing. In less than a week, we're playing 3 league games. And these league games, if we lose them all, could see us drop to the relegation zone. So, yeah, it's definitely the biggest week of his managerial career. And Jamie Carragher, for example, said that if we don't get a minimum of 7 points, so that would be 2 wins and a draw from the game today, the game against Sunderland midweek, and then Leeds away next weekend, it could become a position where Slot can't come back from. That's what it could become. Leo, why don't you become Liverpool manager? Bro, Arne Slot is a million times a better football coach than I am. I would love to be an assistant coach though. Motivator. I would love to be a kind of motivator. How are you? I'm nervous for this match as Ro. I hope we win. As you can see, my profile pick is the best trio. Salah, Mane, Firmino. Please shout me out. Shout out to you. Ro, go. I love that, bro. That front three is going to be my favorite front three of all time, bro. The memories. They really... You talk about a complete front three. For me, it's the most complete front three I've ever seen. Yes, talent-wise, you could say definitely Messi, Suarez, Neymar is above them. Or Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo. I agree, talent-wise. But in terms of chemistry and completeness, in terms of how they got the best out of each other, for me, it's up there as the best of all time. Not individually altogether, but the chemistry that they had, if that makes sense, and how they worked perfectly together. When will Frimpong return? I think next week, bro. He could be back on the bench. Who was your favorite Liverpool player at Liverpool before the new signings? You mean from last season? Because before I would say Bobby Firmino. Soccer Lover says, I just got into an academy. Bro, congrats. Which academy? Can I have a shout out? I love your content. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, bro. And what academy are you in? Shout out to you, Soccer Lover 17. Leo, why don't you grow your hair? Bro, because if I grow my hair, you know what happens? It just gets puffy here. It gets puffy. It goes up. My hair won't go down. It gets puffy, and I need a haircut soon because look at the sides here. This comes out like that. You see the sides? I need a trim. I need a trim. Hello, Leo. Hoping for a breakthrough today. Me too, bro. Not hoping, kind of needing. At this stage, for me, it's not even hoping. It's needing. Needing to see something different. Absolutely needing. Bro, I'm a big fan for so long. I would give you a shout out, but I'm not going to say your username out loud, bro. Why do the game starts at 2:05? It's because with the timing of this Crystal Palace United game, they wanted people to give people enough time to switch in case there's a lot of additional time to switch from that game apparently to the Liverpool West Ham game. That's what I read online. Because they're basically back to back. Leo, thoughts on Salah being dropped? It's the right decision, Zach. It's the right decision. But I would have brought other players into the team like Keys and Robbo. Abdo, what do you mean defend Salah? I think it's the right decision to drop him. I would have dropped him in the last game too. Even Stevie G, bro. Even Stevie G got dropped in his Liverpool career. So no player is ever above the football club. If you're not performing game after game after game, it doesn't matter what you've done in the past. And that doesn't mean I think he's finished. People saying Salah's legs are gone, I absolutely disagree. He's just completely out of form. But I definitely don't think his legs are gone. You look like Byers from Stranger Things. Bro, I haven't watched Stranger Things in so long. I'm not sure which one that is. Is that the guy with the cap? With the curly hair? Yeah, Maka has not been at his best this season either. Again, do I think Maka all of a sudden is this average midfielder? No, bro. So many people are so reactionary. You don't know how many Liverpool YouTubers I've heard say, sell Maka in January, sell Ibu Konate in January. Bro, I cannot believe how reactionary some people are. I cannot believe how reactionary some people are. Do I think Maka's been good enough this season? Absolutely not. Do I think he should be dropped? Absolutely. Do I think Ibu Konate hasn't been good enough this season? Absolutely. Do I think he should be dropped? Absolutely. Do I think he has absolutely no footballing talent anymore? Absolutely not. It doesn't just go like that. It doesn't. That's not how life works. If you've proven something year after year after year, and then you have a bad 6-month spell, for me, it doesn't make you finished, in my opinion. But maybe that's because I always think about perspective. Shout out to you, Hansi. Yo, Mokarni, please be loud for Liverpool Football Club if you're at the game. Leo, do you think Salah is better than George Best? Bro, I never got to see George Best, so I can't have an opinion about a player I never watched a full game of. I've never watched a full game of his. Don't trim your beard until we win 5 games in a row, bro. It would get bad. Yeah, go. But if you saw what a lot of people say online, and I'm not just saying like keyboard warriors or people without a profile picture or a name, because that's easy to say whatever you want. But like YouTubers that put their face out there that say that Ibu Konate and Maka are finished, as in they could never be good footballers again, even though both of them are 26, I think. I think they're the same age, aren't they? Let me check. Konate is 26, and I think McAllister is 26 too, bro. They're exactly the same age. Both. Both are... No, Ibu's born in 99. He is born the same year as me. And Maka is born in 1998. Bro, if United beat Crystal Palace away, that's a big win for United. They're about to move up to fifth in the league. No, sixth in the league. They're in sixth place now, Man United. Sumit says, hey Leo, who do you think in the Liverpool team needs improvement positively? Bro, almost every player at this stage. Almost every player except Dominic Szoboszlai at this stage, genuinely. Salim, shout out to you. Jay for Life, nice to see you, says, hope we get the win today. Who do you think would be a good replacement for Slot if he does get sacked? That's why I haven't been Slot out. Because I don't have an answer for that. And all the answers I've heard people say, for me, don't get me excited for the future. And I only think in the long term. Leo's goes, why are you so positive? I'm positive, bro, because I think I have a lot of other passions outside of football. So I'm not as reactionary as some people. Because I love a lot of other things, I think it allows me to have perspective. And I'm not saying I haven't had intense reactions to games, because in the moment, that's the beauty of football. I think you can have intense reactions, but that's why I'm never going to turn on players or people for moments, because for me, people are defined by more than just a moment. You know what I mean? Favorite player from last season? Ooh. Favorite player from last season? Probably Gravenberch. Because I don't think we would have won the league without Gravenberch. And he filled a position that we all thought in the summer. When we didn't sign a proper number 6 in the summer, I remember the discourse all over the place. Everybody was saying without a proper defensive mid, we're going to struggle to get top 4. That's what people were saying in the summer, right? And he ended up, surprisingly, nobody saw it coming, ended up being that kind of 6 in our team, and we won the league title. That not one Liverpool fan predicted, not even me, the most optimistic of Liverpool fans. I didn't predict Liverpool to win the title last season, and I think Gravenberch was such a key in that, and none of us saw that coming, not one of us. And so that's why for me, when I look back on that season, yes, Salah won the player of the season, but Gravenberch, for me, was more of a surprise because I know Salah was world class. So even though it was surprising how much he carried us in some ways in terms of his goal scoring, I'm also thinking about the role that Gravenberch played and how unexpected it was, Can't believe United are going to beat Palace, bro. It's wild. Like I said, I imagine the moral boost this is going to give Ruben Amorim as a manager. Imagine the amount of United fans that would have been Amorim out after they lost to 10-men Everton at Old Trafford. And now they have a much tougher game in Crystal Palace away, who've been fantastic this season, and they beat them away from home. That's going to turn the whole discourse around the manager. The whole discourse. And the way they did it too, showing the mentality to come back. The fact they went 1-0 down in the first half, and the fact they came back in the second half. Luca, shout out to you. I watch your content every morning. I appreciate you, Luca. FC Zone, thank you for the support. It means the world. You're sleeping on Ekitike, bro? Nah, for me, he's my favorite player. How am I sleeping on him? How am I sleeping on him? Ooh, it's going to be a free kick for Palace in a very dangerous position, and that's going to be the last action of the game. Casemiro foul. I think it was on Will Hughes. Yeah, look, Casemiro foul on Will Hughes. And Crystal Palace are going to have a free kick in a very dangerous position. Like I said, last action of the game. I bet they're dreaming that Michael Elise could come back just to take this free kick, because this is the kind of range he likes to score from. Miez says, what do you think is the reason for Salah underperforming? Bro, what's his name? James Lawrence. Is it James Lawrence? No. James, the YouTuber James, who does tactical videos for the Premier League. He's incredible. James Walcott, I think it is. James Alcott. He did a video, like a tactical breakdown with the Premier League, and it's really, really interesting to see why Salah dropped off. And for me, the main understanding I got from his video, his breakdown, is the fact that the profiles we signed this summer tend to occupy a lot more spaces on the left-hand side. Wow, guys, United have just beat Crystal Palace 2-1 away from home. That's a big, like I said, massive win for Ruben Amorim, for the morale of this United team. It's going to change the whole discourse, the way they bounce back. Second half comeback from them. Now, we need to show that kind of mentality today too, because Palace away is a tough game, just like West Ham away is a tough game. But yeah, as I was saying, because you were asking about Salah, the type of profiles that we signed this summer, Ekitike, for example, it's more natural for him to move towards the left-hand side. So he's occupied positions much more on the left-hand side, and therefore it's left. And for example, Florian Wirtz, when he plays in the 10, he likes to drift towards the left-hand side. So the type of profiles we brought in this summer prefer to drift from the left-hand side, which has left Mohamed Salah more isolated. That's number one. And then number two, of course, no longer having Trent Alexander-Arnold would have had an impact. He's an world-class creator. And we've seen time and time again the balls in behind he would play towards Mo. But also because he was such a danger and opposition teams knew they had to press Trent to not allow him to cross and use that world-class creativity, it would allow more space for Mohamed Salah. Whereas now we have a lot less of a threat from the right-hand side because Trent isn't there. It again means the defense, whatever the opposition is, their defense on the left-hand side can much more now just focus on Mohamed Salah to cut him out. So I think it's those two main reasons why we've seen such a drop-off, is he's been left much more isolated because of the profiles we brought in. And then number two, like I said, no longer having Trent, of course, that's going to have an impact, you know? And also the fact that the right back position has changed almost every single game. Look, today, Joe Gomez at right back. It's another change. So the fact his side, his flank is changing every single week, that also makes it harder for Mohamed Salah to have any kind of chemistry. You know what I mean? Daily Or says, who do you believe has had the better season individually between our new signings before joining Liverpool? I mean, since joining Liverpool, it's very clear to see the answer is clearly Hugo Ekitike. But I would say Alexander Isak. I would say Alexander Isak because Newcastle had a fantastic season last season. Look at the way they performed in the league. Look at the way they beat us in that cup final. That was a big deal. Yes, you can say what you want about the Carabao Cup final. Winning a trophy for Newcastle again after all those years is so massive. And who was the focal point of that team? Alexander Isak. You know? And I was one of the people that was saying with Erling Haaland, he was the best striker in the world last season. You know? So for me, if you ask who do you believe had the best individual season between all of our new signings, I would say Alexander Isak. And that's also why it's not much of a surprise that he was the record signing. He was the record signing out of all of our signings. And that's because I think he was one of, if not the best striker in the world last season. And like I said, why is it also hard for him? Glock says, bro, Wirtz won the Bundesliga with the Bayern. Bro, do you not know that he was playing at Leverkusen before? Do you listen to Kanye? Yeah, bro, Kanye is, as much as I don't agree with a lot of who he is and what he represents, I really do not like what he's become. But bro, his music is legendary. He's a legendary artist. One of the most talented artists of our generation. No doubt about it. Gay, he needs that Zoom call with Slot. Bro, before that happens, I think Slot needs to turn our results around this week with the 3 games we have. That's what needs to happen first and foremost. Yo, Alina, nice to see you in the building. What's good? But yeah, speaking about, because you were saying which of our new signings had the best season last season, right? I said Alexander Isak. It's also the reason it's been so hard for him to adjust is, like I said, at Newcastle, everything ran through Alexander Isak. So they're wingers, right? They're 2 wingers. They would just look to feed Alexander Isak each and every single time. They would look to cross it for him. And he hasn't gotten any service this season. And that's why, for me, I'm not going to be reactionary to our new signings. For me, it's on us to get the best out of Alexander Isak. As good of a player he is, we need to create chances for him. He can't just create out of nowhere. You know, and the reason he had such a good season with Newcastle is, like I said, they created opportunities through the crossing, through how direct they were on the counterattack. They created so many opportunities for Isak, and that's the way he was able to prove to the world that he has that world-class ability. And that's not gone. You know what I mean? It's not gone. We just need to create for him again. That's what needs to happen. Did the match start? No, bro. It starts in 4 minutes. Guys, I want y'all spamming in the building where you're watching from around the world. Where are you guys watching from around the world? I'm watching from France, where where right now it's 3:02 p.m., but the game kicks off in 3 minutes. It's going to kick off at 3:05 p.m. my time, but obviously in England, it kicks off at 2:05 p.m. UK time. I'm going to get the ball moving ready soon because, like I said, we kick off in just 3 minutes time. Bro, it hasn't been since April of 2024 that Mohamed Salah has been benched in the Premier League. That's crazy. That's how long it's taken to bench Mohamed Salah. Bossman says UK, we got South Africa, we got Qatar, we got Norway, we got Vietnam, we got Croatia, we got Texas, we got India. Guys, look at the diversity and the global community in the building right now. This is my favorite. This is just Ireland, Thailand, Pakistan, India, Kenya, Vietnam, England, Pakistan, Germany, Sweden, Canada. This is so beautiful, bro. This is so beautiful. Nepal in the building. Sri Lanka. Joey G goal today, bro. Imagine. Singapore, Morocco, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kenya. We got someone saying, sending my hate from Sweden. We got Scotland. We got Malaysia, where it's 10 p.m. in Malaysia. We got Greece in the building. We got Romania, my Romanian scouser. We got Iceland in the building, my favorite country. We got New York. We got Zimbabwe. We got Australia. Bro, this is just beautiful. We got Sunderland. Bro, this is stunning. We just had a moment of silence for Billy Bonds, a West Ham legend who passed away today. May he rest in peace. West Ham legend that passed away today. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm going to get the ball movement ready. We're about to kick off here. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. They're leaving a Bonds shirt. Bro, I am feeling nerves right now. This is such an important game for us. Oh my goodness, I'm scared and nervous. Why is it just come? Bro, I don't know about you guys. It just hit me like that how important this game is. Bro, it hit at once for me. My heart is beating. Here we go. Game officially kicked off. Here we go, guys. Come on. I want everybody spamming up in the building. We believe. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Let me get the ball movement up. Let me get the ball movement up for you guys. Guys, let me know if you're able to see the ball movement. Right here. Let me know if you're able to see the ball movement. By the way, guys, it looks like it's Florian Wirtz who's playing on the right wing. So it's not Dominik Szoboszlai. It looks like our midfield is our OG midfield 3. That's what it's looking like. Guys, it looks like Szoboszlai is playing in the midfield with Maka and Gravenberch. And Florian Wirtz is playing on the right wing. Can you guys see the ball movement? Just so I make sure you can see. Okay, great. Okay, great. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Like I said, Maka and Gravenberch are 2 holding mids. I'm looking at our formation right now as we're on the ball. Actually, wait. Maybe it's a 4-4-2, is it? Let's have a look here. Now I'm a bit confused. Sobo, it looks like he's playing on the right-hand side. No, guys, right now, I think they're probably going to interchange during the game. I think it's going to be fluid. But right now, I actually see Szoboszlai on the right side and Florian Wirtz down the middle. So, as things stand, I see Sobo on the right wing. That's what I actually wrote. That's what I actually put when I made my lineup. Oh, that's not good from Gakpo. Guys, look. On what I'm seeing here, have a look at this. No, not this. Here. See this? They're showing Salah on the bench. Bro, look. This is what it's looking like right now. That was actually my guess. And on the pitch, that's what it's showing. Sobo on the right wing. Florian Wirtz in the 10 role. Cody Gakpo on the left wing. That's what I'm seeing on the pitch right now. Just FYI. That's what I'm seeing. I watch Muller, bro. Muller is in the final against Messi, right? That's what I heard. Come on, you Reds. No, Ancient Treasures. What you can do is if your stream is behind, you can pause this and align it. Align us together. That's what you can do. For anybody who has a stream where maybe I'm ahead of you, what you can do is pause it and align your time with my time. So that I don't spoil for anybody. Sporty Edits, nice to see you in the building. Oh, God, bro. Nice to see you back. Flosh, I can't lie. I'm nervous more than anything. Wirtz! Gakpo! Isak! It's a chance for Isak and he puts it way over. He put too much power. That's a decent chance for him. I was talking pre-match about how we needed to create chances for Isak. That's a chance. I know it's outside the box, but no one was really close to him. He should be trying to put that on target. Bro, he should be putting that on target, Alexander Isak. Ah, that's a chance. But Abzinho, what you can do is, like I said, pause your time. 3 points from Isak. Guys, like I said, if we're not completely aligned, pause the stream and align it with your times. so that me or FootMob doesn't spoil it for you. That's a trick to make it work. Yo, Dean Hayes, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Will you be live for the Chelsea game? No, I don't know. I'm not. Back from my quick shower. Big up, Go 12. So far, Isaac's actually had a decent chance, but unfortunately, he put way too much power on it and it went way over the bar. But that's what we got to keep doing, keep creating chances for him, because that's what I said we've really been lacking this season, is creating chances for our number nines. It felt like in the past we would create 4 chances a game for Darwin Núñez, and now all of a sudden we spent crazy money on Ekitike and Alexander Isak, and we're creating a lot less chances. Make that make sense, bro. Well done, Grav. Ibu has it. So yeah, guys, it's really looking like it's Sobo on the right wing. Sobo on the right wing. Yeah, guys, Sobo right wing, Flo in the 10. What do you think about Pesci? Bro, he's one for the future. Joe Pesci is one for the future. But obviously ahead of him, he's got the likes of Alisson and Georgi Mamadashvili right now. And for the foreseeable future. I hope we keep Alisson for quite a few more years, because he's still operating at such a high level. Here we go. First corner of the game for West Ham. This is where we have to be really careful on set pieces. This is where we have to be really, really careful. Set pieces. Arinos, yes. I agree, but at the same time, when you are the number 9 for Liverpool Football Club, you can create space, you can press, and there's so many things I agree this Liverpool team is missing from Darwin. But at the end of the day, you need to be scoring the big chances, in my opinion, or most of them. And the problem with Darwin is he wasn't. And we had given him many seasons. And trust me, I love Darwin. But people saying we should have never sold him, I think it's, again, way too easy in hindsight. When so many of us were complaining that he wasn't clinical enough in the key moments when we created big chances for him. Don't lose it there, Maka. Good, good, good. Who do you think we're going to sign next as center back, bro? Center back is top priority in January. That needs to be... I hope we have a big short list ready, and that January 1st we bring in a center back. There's no need to wait. It's so important that we bring one in ASAP. Apparently, we're targeting a 20-year-old center back that plays for Rennes in France. He's apparently unbelievable. Real talent for the future, and he's starting every league game for Rennes this season, who've had a very good start to the season. They're 4th in Ligue 1. So an underrated signing like that is something I would absolutely take at Liverpool Football Club. I know, but Alinos, you say look at him now, but the Saudi league is very, very different. It's very, very different. You know? So I'm not going to judge Darwin based on the number of goals he scores in the Saudi league. If he went to another Premier League club and was firing in the goals, I would say yes, Alinos. Absolutely. There's something we didn't get the best out of him. But like I said, for me, I don't have regrets about it. Even though Darwin would help us a lot right now, in hindsight, he wasn't scoring the key chances. And at a certain point, you have to try something different. You have to. Come on, press. Do you remember Dan's? Yeah, bro, Jaden Dan's is still... This pressing is making me happy so far. But I haven't been able to watch many games before. Yeah, bro, this start has definitely been better for us. Look, anytime a West Ham player is on it, I see the pressing from us. Look, Gomez. Trying to win that challenge. Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side, crosses it. Well done, Alisson. Very important punch there from Ali. They're going to be trying to do everything aerially. West Ham will be trying to do everything aerially. West Ham on the ball. Is that going to be ours? Oh no, Alisson is down. Bro, don't tell me it's going to be another Alisson injury. Are you freaking kidding me? Bro, if Ali has to come off injured again, I'm actually done. How can this man... Oh, no. Sorry, it was just a coming together with Joe Gomez. He probably just needs a bit of time. It was just a coming together. So it's just one of those moments that's painful. But I don't think that should lead to an injury. Yeah, he just bumped into Joe Gomez as he was punching it. Bumped into Joe Gomez. He's going to be okay. It's one of them where it just hurts in the moment. Yo, Bria, thank you very much for the super chat. Says, good morning from the US. How we feeling about the game? So far, it's not been a bad start for us. So far, positive. But as we know, it doesn't matter how you start. It's how the game ends. So I'm not going to overreact too much to our start. But like I said, it's not been bad, let's just say. Leo, is the Rennes center back? Jérémy Jacquet, exactly. The Rennes center back I was talking about is Jérémy Jacquet. I would absolutely take him. Everything I've read about him, he seems like an incredible talent. So if we can't get Marc Guéhi because Real Madrid are going for him, I would go for someone like him. But sign him in January. Don't wait till the summer. Because like I said, that needs to be a priority for us. Needs to be. Yeah, he's okay, bro. It's just a coming together. I still remember one of my worst moments on the pitch because I used to play for like a team where we would train and everything. Like it was pretty serious. And there was one weekend where an opposition player like missed the ball and the cleat came towards me and it hit me right in the balls. And I was bleeding and it was horrible, bro. But I kept playing. You know, it's one of them where it's okay. But bro, it was so painful, I remember. Like sometimes just it's the wrong collision. And it's in the moment you're like, oh God, I'm done. But in reality, it's not that serious of an injury. Maybe it means you have less kids. But I don't think it means you stop playing the game. You know what I mean? Press. Space. Oh. Well done, Ibu. Clear that. Good job. Kirkez clears it. Bro, yeah, it hurts. Garvit, it really hurt. It really hurt. Darwin can... Yeah, bro. That's what's his name? You need balls of steel to recover from that? Patrick says, I got a whack to the balls with a Gaelic ball once, and those things are heavy. I think he will not have any kids. Don't say that, bro. That's one of my dreams in life, to have kids. Don't say that. It's one of my dreams to have kids, bro. Don't even. If only Leonie wasn't injured, bro, I agree. Man, his debut was so promising against Southampton. If we had him as an option now. Verts is playing better today, yeah. Bastoni will be a great signing. Yeah, Alinos, I don't see it happening, though. Because he seems happy in Italy. And I'm not so sure he wants to move to Liverpool. I gotta be honest. But if it was a possibility, I would absolutely take him. No doubt about it. I would take him in a heartbeat. The reason why I don't think it'll happen though, Alinas, is because beyond just a center back, there's quite a lot of other positions we need to sign. I think we need to go for a physical forward who can press, who has the legs, like a Semenyo type. And I think we need to sign a defensive mid, a proper defensive mid to shield our defense. And so spending 80 to 90 million on a center back, which is what Bastoni would cost, I think would allocate too much of our resources in one position when we probably need to fill 2 to 3 positions if we're being honest. You know what I mean? Verts! Oh, Verts with the cross. Isaac has got to be there. Bro, it was a perfect cross from Flo. Perfect cross. I love this from Kirkez, by the way. Look at Flo. That's a perfect ball. You just need the striker has to be there to tap it in. It's the most dangerous of crosses from Flo. What would you name your child? I already have lots of child names, bro. For both genders, I have lots of names already. Verge! Oh, Verge with the header, but it's over the bar. It's over the bar, bro. Come on, guys. That was really good piece of play from Flo. Imagine, guys, we got Hugo Ekitike off the bench as an option. Who's playing the best so far? Honestly, I'd say we probably are. Genuinely. Because Flo just put that cross in a very dangerous area. And then from Isaac had the best chance of the game. So, no, I would say it's been pretty 50-50, but I would give us the slight edge. Look at Gakpo winning the ball back. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is it. Flo playing a 1-2 with Cody. Bro, this is much more like it. I'm liking. Look, and we win it straight back. Joe Gomez wins it straight back. Look what happens when you play a defender at right back, bro. This is so much better from us. Amélie says, who was the first footballer you met? I think Thierry Henry. I met Thierry Henry when I was like 10 years old. And that felt like a dream come true. I met him in New York. Oh, God, it's going to be good defending there from Ibu Konate on Callum Wilson. It's going to be another corner for West Ham, though. Another corner for West Ham. This is so much better from us, you guys. So much better. But again, that doesn't mean anything unless you're able to keep a clean sheet and you're able to be decisive in the final third. And now I'm stressing because West Ham have a corner. West Ham have a corner. Favorite footballer of all time, Stevie G. Bro, I can't give you a prediction right now because I'm too superstitious and I'm too stressed because this is such an important time for Liverpool Football Club. Delior says, who's the most impressive? What do you mean by impressive? Like the personality when I met them, or do you mean like the best one? Sadim says, Leo, would you stop making vids if you had kids? I don't think so. I would probably have to make less videos because having kids takes a lot of your time. But the way I feel right now, I never want to stop because I absolutely love doing this. You know what I mean? So I hope I never stop because of how much I love it. But definitely, from what it seems, I'm actually about to become an uncle. In 2 weeks, you guys, I'm becoming an uncle. So that's a very exciting thing. I'll get to see what it's actually like having a having a baby because my sister is having one in 2 weeks. Thank you, Chris. Delior says, impressive in your opinion of how you interpreted impressive to be, could be career-wise, fan-based personality. I mean, it's going to be the obvious answer, De Leora, but for me, it would have to be Stevie G. But it's also because, like, he was my hero growing up, and he means 10 times more than even meeting a Messi or Ronaldo, because Stevie G is what tied me to this football club that I now am going to be supporting till the day I die. So Stevie G means so much more than any other footballer for that reason. So when I met him, and the incredible thing when I met him, bro, it wasn't just, can I have a picture? I spent 5 to 10 minutes with him. We were just chatting. And Jose Enrique, my mate who played with Stevie G, he was there. So it was just the three of us. And so we could actually have a normal kind of conversation. So I got to see how chilled he was and, you know, more of his real personality. And I have to say that's the most impressive just because I felt the aura. Isaac, no, what a save from Areola. Isaac with a huge chance in the box. Oh my God, how do we not score there? Oh my God, what a save from Areola. What a save from the West Ham keeper. Oh my goodness. What is that save from Areola, bro? What is that mustache too? Look at this brilliant cross from Joe Gomez towards the back post. And then Gakpo heads it back into a dangerous area. Isaac has the chance, kind of acrobatic. And Areola does very, very well. Oh, why are we wasting our chances? Go on, Verts. Bro, look at our intent right now. Look at our intent. Keep this going and we're going to score the opener. Keep this going, bro. Joe Gomez. He did too much. He did too much. Come on, you Reds. Let's keep doing what we're doing right now. Keep doing what we're doing. Look at that. Cody Gakpo. Header. Touch. Acrobatic effort. Oh, what a save from the keeper, bro. Look at the acrobatic effort from Isaac. It was with his left foot too. That could have been his first Premier League goal. No, bro. Oh. What a chance for Isaac. But you see, this is why, for me, this is such a more promising start from us, because we've created two really good chances for Isaac. We got to keep doing that, and eventually he'll score. I have no doubt about that. Let's keep creating, bro. This is what we haven't been doing in the past. Keep creating. That's not a good ball from Kirkez to Gomez. And now West Ham have a counterattack. West Ham have a counterattack. Well done, Ibu Konate. Well done, Ibu Konate. Look at the physical play there from Ibu to win it back. That could have been a dangerous counter for West Ham. Do you like Mbappe? Yeah, bro. When I met him, like I said, the reason I really like him is he was incredibly nice off camera. And I have so much respect for him since that day, and his whole family. I got to meet his brother who plays for Lille, and I got to meet his parents, and they're all... Is that not a foul? Ref! That's a foul! Oh my goodness, bro. Gravenberg just got fouled. Referee, have a look at the replay. Flo is going to the referee. He's saying that's 100% a foul. How's that not... Bro, he did not touch any of the ball. The referee didn't touch any of the ball. Not the referee, sorry. The West Ham player didn't touch any of the ball. Is Verts doing good? Yes. For me, he's doing really good. The live thing is frozen? No, it's back. It should be back. Guys, let me know if the live thing is still frozen. It should be back. Well done, Kirkez, with the defending. Good job. Leo, do you like Isak? Yes, Frank. I loved watching Isak at Newcastle. Obviously, he hasn't performed for Liverpool yet, but in my opinion, that's on us. That's the team that's not doing enough for him. But yeah, watching him last season for Newcastle, he was one of my favorite players to watch in the Premier League. Unbelievable player. So I just want us to get... I want us to bring out that version of Alexander Isak, the one we saw in Newcastle last season, because he was unbelievable. And a joy to watch as a footballer. Gomez! Oh my god, bro, we're getting in the dangerous positions in the box. But West Ham, there were too many West Ham players in the box there. They'll give that to Man City next week, bro. What a joke. Oh, bro, we're doing... Come on, let's keep creating. Let's keep creating. Let's keep creating. Please, let's keep creating. Oh, beautiful! Look at the way Alexander Isak won the ball back. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about the mentality of our players. Isak, Gakpo. Oh, now we lose it. Oh, it's a foul for West Ham. Still, look at that. That's what we're asking for as Liverpool fans. That's what we're asking for. Press, win the ball back when you lose it. That's it. Create your own luck. Let's keep doing what we're doing so far after 26 minutes. Because to me, this is very different to what we saw before. Exactly. We just need to be more decisive in the final third. But like I said, we look a lot more dangerous. And I think a lot of that is from how much it looks like we're trying more than we were most definitely against PSV and Forest. The intent from our players. Alinos, I made a video this morning saying that Federico Chiesa had to start today. Go on, Gakpo. Gakpo to Kirkez. Kirkez in the box. Oh my goodness. We're getting in such dangerous positions. We gotta make it count. We gotta make it count. Those are the positions we want to see Kirkez getting into. That's so much better. That's where we can hurt the opposition. Oh no, Verts has gone down. Late challenge. Verts. Wholesome clip says, are we cooking? I wouldn't say we're cooking, but we're looking drastically better than we did against PSV and West Ham. Oh, sorry, not West Ham, Forest. Come on, you Reds. We got a free kick here. And the good news is it looks like Flo's going to be okay. He's back up on his feet. He's going to be okay. Dominic Szoboszlai is going to take this free kick. Dominic Szoboszlai is going to take the free kick. Come on, you Reds. Please. Please, 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 please. I want us to open the scoring. Please. Go on, Dom. Sobo whips it in. It's a good cross. Please, please, please. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Flo, you got it. You got it. Maka! Yes! Winning the ball back. And then he strikes it. It's right at Areola. But that's it. That's it. Win those 50-50. That's what we're asking for as Liverpool fans. You know what I mean? We're not asking for the craziest scintillating football right now. We're asking for maximum effort. Because for me, and I know for a lot of you guys, that's the bare minimum when you put on that Liverpool shirt. And that's what I'm seeing. Kama, big up. Thank you for the super chat. Who says Verts is on fire, bro? He's really involved in the game. Now I would love nothing more than for him to score, for him to assist Alexander Isak. Fingers crossed. At least he took a shot. I'm not complaining. Yeah, for me, it's not even that. What I loved even more was the effort, the pressing to win the ball back, the desire. That's what I just said. That's what we're asking for as Liverpool fans. Not the craziest, most fluid football. It's going to take time to get there. But like we said, the basics. Get back to the basics. Mentality is crucial in these times. Exactly. Super cat shine. Bro, I'm just happy. I'm happy right now because this is what we were all asking for. Now we got to make it count. We got to be decisive in the final third. And we're, like I said, number of times we've gone into dangerous positions. Oh, Maka, yes. Sobo has it. Sobo, beautiful ball. Flo has it. You got Isak. Flo, yes. Gakpo. No, what is that touch? Oh my God. Guys, that was so close from us again. That was so close. Look at the ball. It was a ball from Sobo to Flo. Florian Wirtz, beautiful. He's playing well. Flo plays a beautiful ball towards the right-hand side, and it's just not the best. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy ball to control, but Cody Gakpo miscontrols it. He should have shot first time. That would have been difficult, but it's still a beautiful ball from Flo. Direct play. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what we want to see. I mean, Arinos, I don't think we need to read that. I think we see it from the team sheets, unfortunately. I don't think it would be rocket science if a journalist came out with that kind of news. But still, imagine in the second half, bro, we'll be able to bring on Ekitike and Chiesa. Those are unbelievable options to have. Yes, well done, Verge. It's a goal kick for us. Well done. Tala, so much better. Bro, Wirtz is playing well. Again, people talk about his goal contributions. Think about that ball that he played in the middle, that Isak, if he had just, the timing had been different, it would have been a tap-in for him. And Flo also just played that beautiful ball to Cody Gakpo. This is what Flo can bring to your team, even when we're clearly out of form, even when we're not playing our fluid football. The fact that Flo can still create these chances tells me he's going to come good. I fully back him. And that's the video, actually. The last short I made was backing Florian Wirtz, saying he's going to come good. Go on, Flo. Plays it to Joe Gomez. Gomez has it. Gomez crosses it. Well done, Gomez. Flo's got it. Sobo. Yes! See, it's the 50-50s that we're winning today. This is what I mean. It's not rocket science. It's the 50-50s that we're winning again. Kamasa, thank you very much for becoming a channel legend member. Big up, Kama. I want you spamming up the emoji of the player that you think will score the opener. Spam it up. I really appreciate the support. Kama. What's your real name, by the way? Kamasa. Kamasa. So far, by the way, we've had 2 shots on target. These are the stats after 35 minutes. We've had 2 shots on target. West Ham, none. We got to be careful, though, here. Bowen on the counterattack. Bowen. Well done, Maka! He blocks the shot from Bowen. Good job. Abdallah, because Liverpool's the bigger club. Because Liverpool's the biggest club in England alongside Man United. No matter the form. There's going to be the most eyes on Liverpool and Manchester United because they're the 2 biggest clubs in England. Whether Chelsea, Arsenal, or Spurs fans want to admit it. Bro, Wirtz is doing well. Absolutely. But we got to score. Yeah, bro, we look a lot better in the attack. A lot better. Leo, have you been to Anfield? Yeah, Hirad. I've been lucky enough to go to Anfield 15 or 20 times. The first time I went was when I was 13. But I had been my dream for many, many years. And my dad brought me. And it was the biggest dream come true. But how was it, bro? The most special thing for me is, especially when you haven't experienced it, but it still remains as special as singing You'll Never Walk Alone with all those other Reds. You know, it feels like the most special thing. Wirtz! Oh, that's a foul from Kirkez. It's going to be a foul for West Ham. To be fair, though, Alinos, the last 10 games I've been to at Anfield, I haven't even actually bought the tickets. I got I partnered with a brand, and then I would shout out that brand basically, going to those games. I probably went to 10 games at Anfield like that, thanks to the Instagram. Oh God, Virgil van Dijk is down right now. It looks like he's holding his... It was in the landing. Look, this was the landing from Virgil. Oh no, it's nothing serious. He just put his arm around his neck. It looks like he put his arm around his neck. Vert showing the energy. I love it. Me too, bro. If Liverpool loses today, do you think Anisla would get sacked? I think the manner of the defeat is everything. And so far, I have seen... Gakpo! Wirtz! No, how has Wirtz not scored? No! Oh my goodness, bro. How has Florian Wirtz not scored there? Look, it was a ball over the top from Virgil. Cody was onside. He brings it down for Wirtz. No, Flo has to do better there. Oh, I'm so pissed right now. That should have been Flo scoring his first goal for Liverpool. Oh, bro, he needs to bury that. Pass it in the bottom right-hand corner. Bro, what a chance for us. But yeah, like I said, you're asking, will Slot get sacked? For me, it's all about the manner of the defeat. And have I seen a reaction from the players so far? Absolutely. I've seen a real reaction. Not just in terms of the chances we've created, but more than anything, winning the duels. The pressing, the desire, all the things I asked for after the PSV game where I felt our identity was gone. We've been a different side today. But again, that means nothing if we lose it. We have to make it count. And that chance from Wirtz, unfortunately, is the biggest of the game so far. Biggest of the game by far. Cody just left it for him. Left it perfectly for him. And he should have buried that. He should have buried that. Right hand corner, but he went straight towards the keeper. It stayed central. Abdi, you can say it's West Ham, but bro, in the Premier League this season, we're seeing teams can drop to any team. There are no like bad teams in the Premier League this. I mean, maybe you could say Wolves, but aren't even Wolves winning right now, bro? There's no bad teams in the Premier League anymore, so I don't get that argument anymore. Oh no, they're 0-0 against Villa right now, but yeah, you can lose to anyone in the league. Even City were that close to dropping points to Leeds at home, so I think if you beat any team in the Premier League, it's a result, you know. Ali Nus, I would love Joan Neves, but I haven't seen anything reliable. So Ali Nus, I think your Romanian commentators are full of crap right now because I haven't seen one reliable rumor saying that, and they only just signed him. So PSG would never sell a top player unless they're forced to, because with their finances, they're not in need of money either. The only reason they sold Kylian Mbappe is because he wanted to leave, and they couldn't force him to stay. So PSG, like I said, is not a club that ever has to sell unless a player forces his way out. Look at the pressing from Flo. Come on. Maka wins the ball back again. Bro, Maka looks a different player today too. Maka looks like a totally different player today. Oh, bro, the Spanish press is the worst. Sobo. Gomez. Oh, it's going to be a corner for us. Virtus, bro. Class. Corner for us. No corner? What happened? Was it already out? Gomez has been solid so far too, bro. That's what happens when you play a defender at right back. That's what happens when you play a proper defender at right back. And Ibu Konate, as much as many people have been reactionary about Ibu Konate, I think he's been great so far. Uncle Leo every time. Alinos, I will take that. Plus, I don't know if there's any people in the building that have ever watched Seinfeld. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. And in Seinfeld, there's somebody called Uncle Leo. So I will take that. My dream now is just to have Uncle Leo's eyebrows. That's my dream. I gotta get those eyebrows. Yeah, I feel like coming from a non-Liverpool fan, Ben Noodle, I appreciate you. Sobo, I don't think right wing is his best position. I don't think we've gone to see enough of him today, even though obviously he's our most informed player. So maybe that's something to change for the second half. Maybe if we bring on Chiesa, he could maybe play right. Or maybe if Salah comes on in the second half, Sobo could come back into the midfield. Because definitely right wing doesn't seem like his best position. Him Kong, this has been so much better. You'll be Uncle Leo since that. Yes, please. Leo's officially reached Unk status. Yes. You don't know how excited I am to be an uncle. I'm going to teach her how to play football. I'm so excited. I'm going to teach her how to play football, and I'm going to show her the passion of Liverpool Football Club. You don't know how excited I am. Justice for Chiesa. I know, bro. Him Kong. Many of us are saying that. Oh, look at the... I'm sorry, for me, it's little things like this from Flo where you just see his class. The little one touch, graceful touch to Maka. Oh no, no, it's not a foul. Kirkez. Yes, sprint, you got it. Go on, Kirkez. How much extra time? I think it's not going to be much additional time. 1 minute. It's only 1 minute of additional time. I see you're excited, bro. I give you one advice as a big brother. Don't have a kid till 35. Oh, make a kid till 35? I said no at the time many times. Now I feel sorry for it. Don't do the same mistake. Adinas, you're still young enough to have a kid, though. So you don't need to have regrets. Leo, if you had a child, what would you name him? It's hard. I have a list already. Here we go, guys. GG's. Halftime whistle is blown. West Ham 0, Liverpool 0. And although we have not scored and we needed to do better with the chances we created, for me, it's the most positive half I've seen from us in a long, long time. I don't think Alisson has had to make one important save, and we looked a lot more fluid on the ball. But for me, the biggest thing, like I said, the basics that I've wanted to see for a long, long time since this bad run of form: winning your duels. If you lose the ball, tracking back, pressing, overall desire, energy, all of those things I've seen from our team. Again, not individuals, our team, and we actually look like a proper team again. And that for me is, again, I don't want to overreact too much because we have to win this, right? But boy, have we improved significantly. Significantly. And Joe Gomez at right back has made a significant difference too, I think. Joe Gomez at right back, because he's been really, really solid. Yo, Charlotte, wait, you're becoming an uncle for real? Yes, in 2 weeks. That's when my sister's having a kid, and I'm so excited. Wait, let me stop the timer, and then we can have a halftime talk, okay? Okay. So, come on. Says Leo, where do you think we'll be at the end of this season, bro? I cannot tell you. I can't tell you because right now we're at a stage where we just need to take it one game at a time. But what I do think is this season isn't over. I really think we have enough quality where we can still turn things around and things are still possible in the Champions League. I know it's hard to see that now, but I don't think our season is over. You know, there's still things we can go for. Obviously, the title seems very, very distant. No doubt about that. That's very, 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 very unlikely. But in the Champions League and knockout tournaments, so same with the FA Cup, you just never know. You really don't. So we'll see. Let's first take it one game at a time, you know? Let's hear the list, Leo. And Hugo Kitike, this second better be on it. Wait, what list? Oh, the list of names, Hugo. List of names for the kids. Michael, thank you very much for the super chat, who says, I think we've been okay. Verts and the right side look good. Sobo, Grav, and Gomez. Bro, I even think the left side, Maka has looked like is much, much better today. Maka, I think, has looked much, much better. Kirkez as well. I think every player you could say is performing better. Every player I think you can say is performing better. But like I said, now we need to make that count. Because if we're playing better, we got to make that count towards 3 points. That's what matters most, you know? Isaiah, thank you very much for the super chat as well. Watching the game on TV downstairs. We played today way better than the last games. By the way, name your kid Alex. My name. CC, thank you very much for the super chat who says, hi, Charles Leclerc. Leclerc. Aren't you supposed to race today? Bro, I do get that. I do get that comparison sometimes, CC. I do get that sometimes. But damn, I wish I had that level of talent racing. Bro, I can't even drive a normal car. Think about driving an Formula 1, bro. I passed my license, but I got into I crashed in the parking lot. And since then, I haven't driven, and that was like a year ago. So I think I'm the furthest thing from Charles Leclerc, to be honest. Daily Or says, am I the only one who thinks we still look mediocre? We don't look great. Like I said, it's not outstanding fluid football, Daily Ora, but it's significantly better. Why? They didn't create a single dangerous chance for themselves, right? So it shows our setup is good defensively so far. We've created a lot of chances. For me, the biggest one was the Wirtz one. He should have scored. We just haven't been decisive. But everything else has been significantly better. And when I think about the players for me that have been most out of form recently, I think about Maka and I think about Konate. I think both have been significantly better today. Significantly better. So that's where for me, even though, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Are you that bad of a driver, Leo? Yes. I'm that bad of a driver where I stop because I don't want to put others in danger. Because a lot of stuff goes through my head when I drive. I'm not concentrated enough, I guess. I don't know. Bro, come on. Wirtz is not useless. Stop being like this. Is Chiesa starting? No, he's not. Changes were always welcome in the team. We need exactly... But it's just crazy it took Slot that much time. You know, obviously now there's no point in looking in the past. But how many of us were saying, bring in different players into the team, you know? And finally he's done it today. And we look significantly better. You know, I don't think that's a big surprise. I don't think it is, you know? All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you what our subs are, okay? And I want you to tell me who you would bring on in the second half. And while you guys do that, I'm gonna be right back because I'm just gonna get some water. So on the bench, we got Mamardashvili, Endo, Salah, Chiesa, Jones, Ekitike, Robbo, Enyoni, and Rio. For me, the two I want to see come on first are Chiesa and Ekitike. Chiesa and Ekitike are the first two I want to see come on. I'll be right back. Let me know what you guys would do. What are we saying? No changes left. Leo 1-0 to Brighton. Who are Brighton playing against? Let me double check. Brighton are playing Forest away. 1-0 up. Leo Fro created so many good chances. Yeah, bro, he needs to stay on. I'm at my first Liverpool game. Claudio, are you at the game right now in London? Are you at the game right now? The Warrior says I'd bring on Chiesa, Rio, and Ikitike. So you change our entire front line. Yeah, the only thing, Alinas, is had Flo scored that chance, which he really should have, we'd be talking about Gakpo having an assist and being selfless in that moment to look out for his teammate. So I agree. There are many parts of Gakpo's game that are readable, predictable. But still, I feel like if we'd be 1-0 up right now, had Vert scored that chance, it would be like we'd be talking about that. You know what I mean? But what's for sure is we got to keep Verts on the pitch. We got to keep Verts on the pitch. What's your opinion about Isak this game? Again, I think it's been a much better performance for us because we've been able to create major chances. So I like the fact that he's getting more involved in the game. The goals will come. I have no doubt about that. So for me, it's a more promising performance from Isak just because he's getting involved in the game. And in previous performances, it felt like he wasn't even involved in the game. So that's some progress. Now the goals need to come, But like I said, for me, they will come. There's too much quality there. But would I bring on Ikitike in his place right now? Absolutely, because this is a must-win game and Ikitike has more confidence in front of goal in this moment in time. So when we do bring on Ikitike in the second half, it would definitely make sense for it to be for Isak. You know what I mean? What do you think about bringing on Rio in the second half? I like it, but at the same time, I would bring on Chiesa and Ikitike first. So I would only bring on Rio if we need to bring on a third attacker. Because for me, in the pecking order, like I said, I would bring on Ikitike first, Chiesa, and then we can see about Rio. Adinus says Verts did very well, and I think Verts' is best game so far. I say it from the first game, he'll come good. He needs time, absolutely. He'll come good. I thought the Real Madrid game was his best game, though. But yeah, he's been all over this game. There's no doubt about it. All over the pitch. But for me, his best game was the Real Madrid one. Yo, Reflex Expert, nice to see you in the building. I am good. How are you? Reflex Expert says Verts looks fantastic today. And yeah, Hugo would be class. And maybe Mo only gets 5 to 10 minutes. Let's see. Patrick says, Leo, I really do think Arsenal could drop points today. I really do. Chelsea are in red hot form, and I could see a Chelsea win. Oh, I would love that, Patrick. I would love that. Just for also the entertainment of our league. I don't want Arsenal to run away with it. So even if we're not in the title race right now, I don't want Arsenal to just run away with it because that would be boring. You know? I feel like Verts has had a free roam kind of position in the first half, though. In the different positions he picked up. I agree. Mo LFC Talk says I would bring in Gakpo for Chiesa. Robbo for Kirkez. Also would like to see Sobo back in his natural position. Completely agree. I don't think Sobo's really been able to impact this game in the way that we know he can. But yeah, I would bring on Chiesa for Gakpo, absolutely. What's the prediction against Inter, bro? We don't play Inter till I think the 9th of December. Right now, like I said, I'm just thinking about this week, bro. We already got important games this week. We played 3 league games in the space of 6 days. That's all I can think about. I'm not thinking about Inter right now, bro. I'm sorry. Let's see how we get out of this week and how many points we can pick up. Adili, I'm doing well. I feel positive after that first half. So let's see now if we can build on what we saw in the first half in this second. Because unfortunately, against Forest and against PSV, we didn't show any resilience in the second half. We didn't show that winning mentality. I'm hoping not hoping. It has to be something different today. Not hoping. I don't want to be using that word anymore. It has to be something different today. It really does. Here we go. Second half's about to kick off. Hold on. I'm just slightly late for the timer. Let me get this timer ready. Here we go, Reds. Yeah, Maka's looking a lot better. Oh, my shoulder. Bro. Come on, you Reds. I gotta do a little stretch. Come on, you Reds. I want everybody spamming up in the building. We believe. Come on, you Reds. Please. This is a must-win game. Maka! Gakpo! Oh! Come on, you Reds. We believe. This is the energy I'm talking about in the building. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. We need to stop missing chances. Absolutely. We need to take those opportunities. Because we've played significantly better today. Now let's make it count. Let's show that quality. Because boy, do we have quality in this team. We have a lot of quality in this team. Alidos, I only bring out the bottle of whiskey if we're losing. And right now, I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to jinx anything. Right now, I'll end it there. I'll end it there, bro. Yeah, we got to win this. We got to win this. No, Cat, don't say that. We need to win this. Maka. Oh, that's beautiful from Sobo. Look at that little touch from Sobo to Grav. Grav to Flow. Ah, he couldn't quite find Flow. He couldn't quite find him. Oh. Bro. Did you see that little touch from Sobo though? Beautiful. Beautiful. Bro, imagine the scenes if Gomez scores the winner. Bro, I would lose it. Gakpo with a shot. Gakpo with a shot, but it's way over. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Go on, Maka. Grav has it. Oh, that's not. Oh, actually, I thought that was going to be a good ball from Ali, but never mind. Yes, Flo on the left-hand side. He plays it to Kirkez. Kirkez with the pace. Finds Sobo in the middle. Oh, that was unlucky with the rebound. Oh no, we got a player down. Who's the player that's down right now? I can't tell who that is. I think it's Verts. Verts is on the ground. Well done, Ibu. Ibu with the clearance there. Very good. Very, very good. Well done, Alisson. Alisson catches that. It's ours. We have it again. We have it again. We're going to play out from the back. Damn, to be fair, West Ham are not pressing us right now. Look. They're just ready to sit back. They're really not pressing. Big up Soli Griffin, who's been a community support member for 14 months. Big up. Thank you, Soli, for the support. 14 freaking months. Unbelievable. Who says, hey, Leo and friends, great to see the boys fight. Absolutely, Soli. I was just saying that at halftime, that's what we were asking for. That's what we were asking for. Doing the basics right again. Look at Kirkez winning the ball back there. Now press back. Sprint back. We got to be careful here. Gomez, well done, blocking the cross. They still have it, though, in a pretty dangerous area. Well done. Ali has it. Alisson has it again. West Ham are trying to low block and counter. Yeah, bro, look, they're not pressing us whatsoever. If we try to play out from the back, there's zero pressing from them. But like you said, it makes sense. They're just sitting back and just looking to counter, I guess. Oh, beautiful from Flo. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's bring back. Oh, I love that intensity. Yes. Oh, they have it on the right-hand side. Let's be careful. It's Bowen on Kirkez. He crosses it. Well done, Verge. It's going to be a corner for West Ham. But we're cutting out all their crosses right now. All their crosses. It's going to be a corner for West Ham. Come on. Fourth corner for West Ham. Well done. Gakpo clears it. Now we got it. Verge. Kirkez, don't let him cross. Well done, Kirkez. He blocks it. It's going to be a throw-in. Mohamed, Hugo Ekitike for me. I love his personality, and he's just a joy to watch on the pitch. We need to bring Hugo on. Yep, that's the first sub I would make. I would bring on Hugo. I would bring on Ekitike for Isaac, and I would bring on Chiesa for Gakpo, so we can see Chiesa in his preferred left wing position. Bowen shoots. It's going to be a corner for West Ham again. It's going to be another corner. Bowen tried a shot there. Come on, you Reds. Konate with the header. It's going to be another corner for West Ham. I hope Gomez scores his first goal today, bro. Imagine the scenes. Well done. Was that Ibu Konate with the header? Good job, Ibu. Now, this is the first time in the game I feel like West Ham are dominating possession and they're actually going for it, and we're sitting deep. It's the first time I'm seeing us sit back like this, which, to be fair, could lead to counterattacking opportunities. But look, right now, every single one of our players is in our own half. And it feels like it's been like that the last 5 minutes. Ooh, that's nice from Paqueta. Ooh, God. Did you see that from Paqueta? He brought some of that Brazilian magic. Look at the way he put it over Maka, and then he hit that from distance. But Ali had it covered. Absolutely. Ali had it covered. Go on, Gomez. Gomez with the ball through. Go on, Verts. Verts has it. Verts towards the middle. Oh my God, I thought Isaac was going to get to that. Oh. Guys, Verts with another fantastic... I mean, it was a great ball through from Joe Gomez. Verts one-time ball in. Beautiful. So close. Bro, every time it's flow. Oh. Bro. Nah, there's no way we can take Verts off with the way he's playing. No way. We should have scored that. Come on, you Reds, please. Come on, you Reds. Joe Gomez is going to go with a long throw-in. Gomez has it back. Oh, bro, Gomez is playing well today. Joe Gomez. It is so good to have you back in the team. Gakpo! Yes! Come on! Alexander Isak with his first goal for Liverpool Football Club. And that's so freaking deserved. Alexander Isak has arrived at Liverpool Football Club. That's the moment we were waiting for. I told you he was going to come good. You back your freaking players. You back your freaking players. Come on! Oh my god, that feels good. And Florian Wirtz, of course, is heavily involved in this. Look at the little ball through. He played towards Cody. And Cody Gakpo shuts up his doubters with an assist. One-time finish from Alexander Isak. World-class finish from Alexander Isak. Come on! We needed that. Oh my god, what a finish from Isak. Bottom left-hand corner, one-time finish. That's elite finishing. And he's arrived at Liverpool Football Club. Oh my lord, will that goal mean a lot to him. Cody Gakpo with the assist. That goal will mean the world to him. And that is so deserved, bro. This has been such a positive performance from us. It's really been, you talk about needing a response, needing to see a response. Boy, has it been a response. And then I just said, we need to make that count. And like I said, there's no one I would have wanted to score more than Alexander Isak or Florian Wirtz. And who scores the opener? Alexander Isak. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Come on. I'm so happy. Bro, I'm so happy right now. I can't. Bargav, thank you very much for gifting a Channel Legend membership. And you've gifted to the OG Alinus. Alinus, you're now a member. I want you spamming up that emoji of Isak right now. Alinus. He's arrived at Liverpool Football Club. Alexander Isak has arrived at Liverpool Football Club. Come on, bro. That's what we needed. Oh my goodness, I feel so good. Arinos, what are the chances it's you? There's over 1,400 of us in the building right now. And it's you, Alinos. Oh my god, you don't understand the buzz I feel right now. You do not understand the buzz I feel right now. I'm so happy for Isak. Scoring goals for strikers is the most important thing when they haven't scored in a while. So that will do him the world of confidence. And if we have Alexander Isak firing for us, bro, like I said, for me, he was up there with Erling Haaland last season as the best striker in the world. We get him firing for us. It's an absolute game changer. But it's not a surprise that today is the day his first goal has come. Why? We've actually created chances for him. So it's not a surprise. And this is why I said before, I will not blame this slow start on Alexander Isak, not just because of the injuries and him not having a proper preseason, but because we haven't created enough for him. And we do it today, and guess what happens? He scores his first goal. Big surprise. Big surprise. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Bro, I'm so happy right now. But damn, my man of the match is Wirtz. I swear to you. Do you see how congested the penalty box was? And in that Flo still had the vision to find Cody Gakpo. Bro, exactly. Let's keep a clean sheet now, Kat. That's it. That's got to be our priority now. Keep a clean sheet. Bro, I'm so happy right now. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we needed that, bro. We needed that. No way we got a United fan in the building. Daniel. My favorite thing is when we're now seeing like United fans have been in the closet for the last decade. And now all of a sudden, because Liverpool's going through a bad spell, you see the United fans coming out for the first time in a decade. Bro, I swear to you, United fans were locked up in some closet for 10 years. But they should use this occasion because I think we're going to be back. There's too much quality in this team for this kind of run to keep going. So United fans can talk all they want. It's just so funny because I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, there's United fans who haven't been able to speak for a decade that are coming just because now we're on level on points with them. That's the only reason. Ooh, that's a good tackle. Ibu. Look at the way Ibu rose there. I don't like Real Madrid. Absolutely, I don't like Real Madrid. They'll go back to their closet soon. Soon enough, bro. Soon enough. Yellow card. Yeah. Bro, I'm so happy right now. Oh man, I was waiting for that moment, and it's such a good finish too. To take that on one time. All right, first sub of the game, guys, and it's the substitution we were all asking for. Hugo Ekitike is coming on for Alexander Isak. Can we get W Isak spammed up in the building right now? Can we get... They're showing the goal again. Look, the cross from Cody Gakpo. One-time finish from Alexander Isak. Bottom left-hand corner. Areola, who's been having a great game, could do nothing about that. Can we get W Isak spammed up in the building? Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Alexander Isak has arrived at Liverpool Football Club. I'm absolutely buzzing right now. Absolutely buzzing. And now Ekitike is coming on. I love that sub as well. Because you gotta keep everybody fresh. And we obviously play in 3 days, three to 4 days. We play on Wednesday night against Sunderland. So this is the dream scenario for Isak. He got to work more on his match fitness and the confidence you'll get from that goal, bro. It's a dream come true. Dream for us. Dream scenario. I don't know, bro, but my man of the match so far is Florian Wirtz, to be fair. I know Isak's got the crucial moment, but for me, the one that's made the team actually look fluid, where every time he gets on the ball, you feel like something can happen, for me, it's been Flo. If I had to pick my man of the match so far, that's who I would say. No, I'm not going to be live for the Chelsea Arsenal game. It's going to be another corner. It's Dean Hayes, completely different team. It looks like it's a completely different team. Well done, Verge. That's a good tackle, to be fair, on Cody. Good tackle. Sadvik, I was saying, for me, Verts has been my man of the match so far in this game. Nice to see you, Kabir. What's good? Sobo has it on the right hand side. Cody. No, Verts has it. Great tackle from Kirkez. Look at Kirkez winning the ball back there. And Maka. Bro, Maka looks like a completely different player today. It's unbelievable. Do you see? Are you guys watching Maka today? He like it genuinely looks like such a completely different player to the last two we've played, at least. It's unbelievable. Joe, you got this. And bro, I'd keep Joe Gomez at right back here. I'd keep him. Thank you, Alikia Tar. I appreciate you. Get Joe Gomez up top, bro. We just gotta get a corner. I got Ekitike on the back of this one, bro. I got Hugo on the back. Curtis Jones is about to come on, you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if he brought on Curtis Jones maybe for Flo, because Flo is eventually going to tire out probably, because he's just returning from his injury. Oh, bro, look at Hugo's touch. That's a foul on Grav. Come on, ref. Grav is down and he looks like he's in pain right now. Is that going to be... There's going to be a sub now. There's going to be a substitution. Look at this. Late on Gravenberg. From behind. That should be a yellow, honestly. That should absolutely be a yellow. Curtis is coming on for Verts. That's exactly what I was saying, guys. I was saying Flo was going to come off. He gave it absolutely everything, though. Can we get W Flo in the building? Can we get W Flo? Like I said, he was my man of the match. I think everything we did well on the attacking side of things ran through him. He was at the heartbeat of it all. And that's him coming back from an injury, by the way. He was that spark that we needed. He was that spark. Boss Man, thank you for the super chat. Says Liverpool is a better team when Mo's not playing. So far, it's not just Mo though. There's a number of different factors, but Ekitike with a shot from outside the box and it's just wide. But yeah, so far, Boss Man, what I would say is we've definitely looked a lot better. And one of the changes we have made was dropping Salah. So that is a fact. That is a fact. W Flow, barely healthy. He needs to rest. Yeah, but you talk about his mentality, bro. And that's one of the reasons why we went all in to sign him. Everything I had read about Flo in the summer, what people love about him so much is he has an unbelievable ability on the ball as we see. He's a magician. But what's almost as impressive is his mentality to track back for the team, his work off the ball. And I think today we saw that on so many occasions, the way he would track back. Ibu Konate, fantastic defending. Bro, Ibu Konate is another one. I just talked about Maka. For me, this is Ibu. We're seeing Ibu again here today. Do you see the defensive work we've seen from Ibu Konate? Ibu. Here we go. West Ham are making a sub. They're bringing on a striker, right? Is that Fulkrug? For Callum Wilson, yep. They're bringing on a striker. Former Dortmund striker. Konate remembers how to play again. Yeah. Shout out to Joe Gomez. Fantastic. Fantastic from Joe. He's made a big difference. Having someone solid on the right-hand side. Honestly, I probably think that's one of the reasons too Ibu has looked more solid is also having Joe Gomez next to him. It definitely helps. I definitely think it helps. Look, Gomez blocking. Bro, the amount of times we've blocked their crosses. What a chance. Oh, good. It was offside anyways. Chance for West Ham. But it wouldn't have counted anyways. Oh, he was way off. Paqueta, who crossed it, was way off. Cat, what would be so huge for us, the biggest thing almost, would be keeping a clean sheet again. That would be the biggest dream. Go on, Joe. Gomez has it. Uncle Leo's goals. Here we go. These are the crucial moments in the game, you guys. Crucial moments in the game. 10 minutes left to go. Thoughts on Mbappé this season? I think he's the favorite for the Ballon d'Or. Everybody was talking about him, Harry Kane, and Haaland. I feel like Harry Kane and Haaland have slowed down a little bit. Kylian Mbappé has continued to score, so he's probably the favorite for the Ballon d'Or. Go on. Go on, Curtis has some space. We can have some space here for the counterattack. Where's our striker? Okay, Ekitike's on the left-hand side. Now we didn't have enough bodies, I guess, because now all of West Ham have come back. Look, they're all back now. Love that from Curtis. Look at the 1-2. Play the advantage. Well done, ref. Curtis, good. We win it right back. We win it right back. Right back. Yeah, that Alinos, but also Joe Gomez is a much, much better defender than anything we've had at right back. And he focuses on the defensive duties before anything else. Ekitike! Oh, it's good defending there. It's good defending. Yeah, okay. Still, I like the pressing from Sobo. I like the pressing a lot, even though it's a foul. Oh, yes, the Scouts. How was the goal from Isaac? Superb. One-time finish. One touch. Bottom left-hand corner. Areola or no other keeper could have done anything. Anything. Yep, Alinos. The energy. The only thing that's a bit sad is we haven't seen him as involved in the attack. But again, sometimes it's about sacrificing certain players to get the results over the line. And if some players who do have a lot of ability but will do the dirty work, that's huge too. Look at Alisson trying to calm Paqueta down because they're both Brazilian. Alisson knows Paqueta well from the Brazilian national team. He's trying to calm him down. Bro, if we hold on to this clean sheet. Red card for Paqueta. Yes! Can we get W Paqueta spammed in the building? Can we get W Paqueta spammed in the building? Yes! Come on! He's one of their most creative players. And he's sent off. The only problem is he won't be able to play against United now. That sucks. Can we get W Paqueta spammed in the building, bro? He probably put a bet on for it to get a red. Paqueta bet red card. Yeah, bro. Paqueta bet red card. Why is he still arguing, bro? Just get off the pitch. Get off the pitch. Bro has definitely bet on a red card. Look at the way. Stop freaking arguing. Bro, if I had a player like this, as a manager, I'd actually be fuming at my own player. Look at the way he's still trying to... By the way, is Boyle Sports a gambling thing? Because if it is, that's so ironic. The fact that the coach of West Ham has Boyle betting on his thing. Guys, is that betting? The Boyle Sports thing? They're a sponsor on the shirt? Because if it is, that is so fitting. Is the Boyle thing betting? It is. Oh my goodness, bro. That is. Nah, bro. That's too much. That's too much. That's crazy, bro. Footballer. Yeah, if I'm a manager, I'm absolutely fuming at Paqueta. Absolutely fuming if I'm a manager. Players with the attitude like that. With no cool on the pitch. Sobo, beautiful. Sobo to Curtis. We have some space on the counterattack, but bro, Ekitike is completely left isolated. He has to take on like 5 West Ham defenders. Bro, what's Ekitike supposed to do when he's all alone? He was literally all alone, bro. Robbo has come on for Kirkez, by the way. Robbo has just come on for Kirkez. We need to defend for our lives, absolutely. 5 minutes left. Now there's going to be a lot of additional time, though. Because that was probably, 3 to 4 minutes of time wasting from Paqueta? That's a foul on Ekitike, bro. Here we go. Well done, Robbo, defending there. Come on. Sobo, look at the pressing from Sobo. Him Kong says, I'm slot out. The fact that Chiesa isn't even subbed on. I don't know, Him Kong. For me, what I wanted to see most of all was a response from our team. And for me, I've seen the response. That's what I needed to see today, and I got to see that. Obviously, there's big games coming up next week. Like I said, those 2 crucial games in the league. Oh no, it was a big chance for Bowen. Oh god, there was a big chance for Bowen. Oh my goodness. I got scared for a sec there. Bro, that's a big chance for Bowen. That was way too close. Virgil was fuming there. Look at Virgil. Fuming. Here we go. 88th minute, you guys. 88th minute. Come on, you Reds. I'm stressing now. 89th minute. There's been so much time wasting. I feel like in the last 15 minutes that there's going to be. My expectation is probably 6 minutes of additional time. To be fair, we're about to know because right now it's 89th minute, 40 seconds. There's going to be a lot of additional time here. A lot. Oh, God, I'm stressed out right now. How much additional time? 5 minutes. Bro, we got to hold on for 5 more minutes. We got to hold on for 5 more minutes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We got to hold on, bro. Clear it, Virgil. Good job. Big up Dean Hayes. Thank you for the super chat. Says, hope Liverpool can hold on. Big win if we can. Absolutely. Absolutely. It would be massive. Sobo, I love that. How does Sobo still have the energy to be running like that, bro? Gakpo! Yes! GG's! Cody Gakpo with a goal and an assist. Liverpool Football Club is back to winning ways. We're keeping a clean sheet. We're going to London. We're coming away with the 3 points. This is what I'm talking about, baby. Come on. And that is so well deserved, bro. We've been the far better side today. And it is so deserved for us. It is so deserved. Come on. And it's, by the way, it's a Dominic Szoboszlai assist, guys. It's a Dominic Szoboszlai assist. No, sorry, Joe Gomez assist. Joe Gomez assist. Back in the team, and he's made a massive difference. Beautiful goal from Cody Gakpo, by the way. You know how hard that is to control? Because that there was a lot of power on that from Joe Gomez, and he just chested down and then calm finish. Cody Gakpo might end up with a man of the match, to be fair, because it's a goal and an assist. So he's just gone like this for all of his haters. He's just gone like that, bro. Cody Gakpo just went like this to every single person who said bring on Federico Chiesa, and Slot has shut us up. Fair play on this Slot. Kept Cody on the pitch. Goal and an assist for Cody today. Man of the match for Cody Gakpo. He just went like that to every single doubter. Arne Slot went like that. Gomez assist. Let's go, Joe Gomez. Come on, you Reds. This is it, bro. Salah on the bench for 90 minutes. When was the last time that happened, bro? Here we go, guys. GG's. Full-time whistle is blown. West Ham 0, Liverpool 2. And guys, this is significant. This is a significant performance, in my opinion. Significant. I'll show you the league table now. And this is how quickly things can turn around. I'm just saying. This is how quickly things can turn around. Liverpool is now in 8th place. We're on 21 points. We're 3 points away from 3rd place Villa. 3 points away now. We're 1 win away from being in 3rd place. That's how crazy the league table is right now, guys. That's how crazy the league table is. Things can move quickly. If we have a week where we continue like this and keep clean sheets and get wins, bro, I'm telling you, things can change quick. Oh, bro, Gomez, please stay fit. Absolutely, it made a big difference. LFC Elena, big up, who's been a channel legend member for 2 months, says you'll never walk alone. I believe so much on us. That is beautiful. That is freaking beautiful. That is freaking beautiful, bro. I'm so buzzing. Our midfield, there's so many positives to take from today. So many positives to take from today. Isak's first goal in the Premier League. Absolutely. Come on. Come on, you Reds. Oh my god, come on, you Reds. Caden, big up, who's been a channel legend member for 21 months, says, hey Leo, my parents hate Ane, and they say that the only reason they won the league was because of Klopp's team. I asked them, come on, he only won it once. Caden, I disagree with your parents, but I already made a video on that. If you want to show that video to your parents, but I completely disagree. Completely disagree. We actually won. If we can get another 2 Premier League wins, then we're back. Yeah, Kat, this week is everything. This week is everything. Look, wait, it's hard. Can you see the full league table? I think it's hard for you to see there. But wait, hold on. Can you see? Yeah, let me go here. Oh, Villa, it looks like have won in the end. But look at this. Can you guys see that league table? I think you should be able to see just about. So Liverpool's on 21 points, right? 21 points. If we win our next game, we could find ourselves in the top 4 again. And this is what I mean. Like, if somehow we can start to keep clean sheets again, which we've done so well today, then who knows from there? Who knows how we can build from there, you know? Like, we're not that far away. Marco Lopez, thank you very much for the super chat. He says, how did you feel about Gomez at right back? Absolute game changer. Absolute game changer. Not just actually going forward. He brought something, actually. Look, he got the assist for Cody Gakpo's goal. But I thought especially defensively, having someone who can properly defend at right back, whose primary focus is to defend, I think also helped Ibu Konate in a major way. And I think it's no surprise either that Ibu Konate played better today. So I think it has a knock-off effect on the whole rest of the defense. So yeah, hopefully Joe Gomez is fit enough that he can start the next one too. Hopefully. Bro, the first post I'm going to do on Liverpool goals, the first appreciation post is going to be for Florian Wirtz, bro. Has to be. Guys, who would you say was your man of the match today? What are we saying for man of the match? What are we saying? When is Arsenal and Chelsea playing? I'm not sure, bro. I wasn't planning to watch that. Wirtz, Gakpo? I think it's between Wirtz and Gakpo for sure, right? Between those two. 20 minutes? Damn, it's that soon? It's really that soon. I didn't realize, bro. I didn't realize it was that soon. For me, it was Verts man of the match. Yep. But obviously Cody Gakpo with a major shout as well because because he got a goal and an assist. So when you talk about difference maker in the final third, that was Cody Gakpo today. You know, as much as he's been getting criticism lately, that's definitely going to be a big boost for his confidence, but also about how the fan base feels, I think, in many ways. Because he was decisive in those key moments, you know? He was. Yeah, bro, the first appreciation post I'm doing is for Flo. Flo Vats! That's the first one. And bro, I'm so glad too because I did a video earlier today literally on Flo. Appreciation video for Flo. Here we go. The last one is going to be, it's around Flo and it says, Verts really, and this is from a Stoke City fan, by the way, who said, Verts really does run the game. Some player to watch. Some player to watch. So I think no matter who you support over these years, you're gonna be excited to watch Verts play football. No matter who you support, because he is that special kind of talent that doesn't come around often. He really is. WIFA, I thought your prediction was 2-0 for West Ham. You got it the wrong way around. WIFA. You got the score prediction mixed up. What? Patrick, did you just get that notification? Yes, Cold Omar, let's go. It's so important. So important, Cold Omar. Arthur, what's good? Bro. No, it didn't post? No. Bro. What happened? Bro, Verts was my man of the match. With Cody Gakpo. I sent an appeal, bro. Bro, tell me if there's any way I can help. I'll tell you in my description. Yeah, Patrick, exactly. How's that possible? Bro, Patrick, let me know if on my end there's anything I can do to help. Let me know on my end. This win will give me the energy to survive through the weekdays. Lee, are you going live for the Chelsea? No, I'm not. I'm gonna do a post match video right now, summing up the game and how I'm feeling and everything else. So, guys, that's gonna be the end of this live stream. That is gonna be the end of this live stream. Let's go. I hope Flo is man of the match. I think it'll be chaos. I think it'll be given to Cody Gakpo just because he was involved directly in both goals. Damn, Marino is starting up top for Arsenal, I see. But yeah, guys, as I said, damn, no Saliba or Gabriel today for Arsenal. Let's see how they get on with neither of their first choice center backs. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you for your support. I'm so glad we can spread some positivity again around our performance and everything else. And now we just kick on from last week. I said it in the video yesterday. This is it for Anislav this week. I think it's the defining week because let's say now we play Sunderland at home and all the old signs come back, then it's very telling. But let's say we go on and we keep a clean sheet against Sunderland and we prove that we have that stability again. Let's say with Joe Gomez at right back, for me, he has to start again given how good he was today. Then the signs are there that we can find consistency again. And when you look at the table, we could very quickly move back up that table, you know? So that's the positive aspect is it's not over, but we have to show that consistency. And I'm not going to overreact too much to a game, although this game, this performance was absolutely crucial that we showed up and they did. They did, you know? So now it's going to be all about the consistency, no doubt about it. But guys, thank you as always for the support. I'm gonna film a long form reaction video to the game for those of you that want to watch that. It will be live pretty soon. And guys, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. I'm probably gonna go on a walk pretty soon with only positive vibes. But it was a lot of positive vibes in the building today, even though we kind of are in a crisis mode. So I appreciate your guys' energy. I appreciate the support, and I will see you very, very soon. Have a beautiful end to your Sunday.